What happens when Freaky Friday meets an unstoppable force meets an unmovable force? We'll find out today. Hey, yo, Doug, drop the intro.
Bravo. Also, if you didn't know, this is called the show.
Hey, everybody, it's Paul from Gold Gauntlet Comics, and welcome to episode 10. You heard me. Episode 10 of Hulkverine Devil number 10. Or Hulkverine Devil Fever episode 10. Once again, episode 10 if you didn't hear me the first 5 times. So before we get on with this wonderful episode where we just geek out to our favorite green hero, the Hulk, or our favorite crimson hero, Daredevil, or our favorite clawed hero, Wolverine, I just want to do a quick shout out to a new channel I've been really appreciating, Dank Comics. See the info in the card up above. This guy does great content. Not only does he do great reviews, he's got some real insightful videos. He just dropped one the other day about Bruce Lee. I absolutely loved. He's doing a book. He just covers all types of content. He's into the community. He's into helping other channels. So make sure to check him out. That's Dank Comics. So here we go today for our Hulkverine Devil Fever fix. We're looking at giant size superstars featuring the Fantastic Four, the wildest Thing versus Hulk battle of all. And battle, you find out who wins. And this is issue number 1, 35 cents. And as you can see from this great book I have, it is loved. Loved. And, you know, I have no problem with that. I love my loved comics just like I love my mini comics and my near mint comics. This means that somebody I know or even a collector read, reread, and just absolutely adored this comic. Now, if you never checked out one of these episodes before, what I do a partial breakdown of what happens, but eventually the fever hits me and we just get into all the great art into it. We take a look at what happens with the Hulk or one of our 3 Trinity members and just geek out. Basically, all logic loses pattern, all analysis loses pattern, and we just enjoy, you know, taking a different direction. So sit back. And like I said, it's our Holy Trinity. Other people have Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman, which is nothing wrong with it, or Spidey, Cap, Thor, which once again, there's nothing wrong with that. Love them too. But this is for a select group of people who love the Hulk, Daredevil, and Wolverine. And I thought this was appropriate today. I put Thing. I mean, Hulk's my guy. Thing would probably be a number 4 on my Mount Rushmore. Because Ben Grimm rocks. He's a tough guy and I love him. So back to this issue. Let's go ahead and open this baby up. As you can see, I'm wearing the glove. Now, I've heard Comic Tom. Love Comic Tom, by the way. Him and the guys, they often make fun of people who wear gloves. You know, oh, catch on the book, blah, blah, blah. Well, first of all, I'm very gentle when I use this. Plus, some reason, whenever I don't wear gloves on these older books, I always leave fingerprints. And you might be like, Paul, well, it's loved. Don't worry about fingerprints. I don't want to add to the love of it. So I choose to wear gloves with it, okay? As you can see, I'm gentle. Yeah, look how loved this thing is. So let's open this bad boy up. There's your prizes. Prizes or cash. Okay, here we go. Look at that. First shot right off the bat. How the Hulk. Look at this. Everywhere he goes, the planes follow him. Poor Hulk. He just wants to be left alone. So look at that. He's tired of being hunted. This is a theme throughout his whole life. Okay, now let's take a look at the inertia here. Giant Size Superstars, published by Marvel Comics Group. Blah, blah, blah. We all know all this. We've been through this before. Zoom in on that date. 1974, Volume 1, Number 1. May 1974. And keep in mind, this isn't the first time that the Hulk and Thing have met. If I remember correctly on this, for this new series, the Giant Size Superstars, they picked the Thing and Hulk purposely because they're giant size. They wanted to come in with a big bang with this series. And what a way to do it. I mean, you got the two biggest guys in Marvel besides Galactus. I mean, this is a great way to start this. So we swing through. Like I said, he's getting tired of everybody chasing. He just wants to be left alone. So he's hopping through the streets of New York. Look at that. This is awesome. Those speed lines. Well, let's go back and take a look at who drew and wrote this. Is it in here yet? Yeah, here we go. Look at that. Classic people. Gerry Conway, writer. Rich Buckler, artist. Great artist. Joe Sinnott, frickin' awesome inker. Artie Simic, letterer. Of course, your editor is Roy Thomas, longtime editor. All great names, great people on this book. Love Gerry Conway's work. Look at that. Wabba Wabba News. Some really great art just on this first page. Keep in mind, even back this age, splash pages weren't huge. But one thing I loved about this issue, I remember reading this as a kid. The action was awesome in this. Look at that landing. The Man-Thing walks again in Monsters Unleashed. The little ads at the bottom. Brilliant. Look at the wreckage of the Wabba Wabba helicopter. There he is. Yeah, he's already saying he's going to kill Banner if he finds him. If Hulk hates Banner most of all. He comes down. He calms down. Here he is in the streets of New York. Somebody's got to be able to help him. Got to find Reed Richards. Reed Richards is the smartest, except for this guy, Bruce Banner. Look at that. Baxter Building. Here you have Ben. He's doing some work. Now is a word from our sponsors. Get your $1.69 chest of fighting men, or what was the word for this? Fighting ships. The complete set. Terrific. A real game with huge realistic naval fleet. Helen of Toy Company. No CODs. Of course not. Here you go. All for $1.69. You can get a special complete game plus 6 exploding tanks. $2.19 extra. Fighting ships complete game, $1.69. Extra toys, $2.69. I gotta remember to fill this out after we're done. Now back to our episode. Look at that look on the thing. So basically what happens here is Norman stops Banner. Banner's like, yeah, just let me in. He collapses in the Thing's arms because he's tired. Comes through. Ben tells him about a machine that Reed's been working on that'll help him come back to being Ben. Banner, of course, is like, well, I think I can work on this. It works with beta rays. I know I can fix it and make it work. By the way, mutants, menfish, and mayhem. all in Submariner. Number. It doesn't say what number. Ben's like, well, come on, let's go make the adjustments. Buddy, it's right this way. So they strap Ben in. Banner gets put in there. They hit the switch. Look at that. Kirby, you guys know what I mean. The Kirby dots. I can't remember it. You know what I mean. It's turning into the Hulk. Look at that. I got to back up for that. Psh, machine wrecks. Oh. Here's Love Spray perfume. Sent only 25 cents. Now there's something cool. Deadly Hands of Kung Fu. That's a great book, by the way. More of that. Is it Kirby Speckle? I'm sure in the comments you guys will remind me, or hopefully I'll remember. Look at that. They blew out the top of the Baxter building. Explode. Kapak-choom. You know, I love the modern book and its arts, but this is the stuff I miss. And look who's down here. None other than Tundra. Everyone here remember Tundra from issues 128 to 129? Unfortunately, I didn't get to look that up before I started this. But she's involved with this issue, and she's a badass. Look at this. I've changed. I can feel it. But something's gone crazy. I ain't Ben Grimm, and I ain't the Thing. I'm the Hulk. So here we go. Ben Grimm is in the Hulk's freaking body. Freaky Friday, except for on Wednesday. And of course, now the Hulk's like, what the heck? So they figure it out, and the fight ensues. Hulk will make you die. And the thing is, I mean, the Hulk and Thing is powerful. It's crazy. It just goes to show that it's in his heart, man. It's in his mind. He's just powerful. Yeah, and if this seems like a heck of a note to end chapter 1 on, wait do you see how we start off chapter 2 on the page following, Frantic One. But I just love this work in here. Look at the speed lines, the coloring. Look at the detail on those bricks coming out. Some awesome, awesome stuff. So here we have, look at this shot for the opening of chapter 2. Look at that. High over Manhattan Island. A streak of flame burns through the crisp, smog-laden air, marking the trail of FF's youngest member, Johnny Storm, the Human Torch. Now this is what I call living. To be free, completely free, it's enough to make a guy forget everything. Girlfriend's problems at home, the latest nutty villain. Who cares about all that junk when you can fly and be free? Love this twirly. Great expression of action and flight and the speed lines. And there you have Medusa in there with Reed Richards. I think at this time, Reed and Sue have split or they're separated. They're testing the new, this is the new Fantastic Four mobile, basically. Yeah, it came from Black Panther, of course. Let you read that for a second. You see what I mean about action in this? I like these kind of comics because there's the right balance of action as well as words, story. It's a perfect balance. And now, a message from our sponsor. Never finished high school? Now you can get a diploma without going back. Wayne School wants to help you finish high school at home. Yeah. Let's see. Send for free fax. Wayne School, a leader in home study. Just send it to the address. Remind me to fill that out when we're done. Although I do have my diploma, but I want to get a second one. Just kidding. Look at that. They're still going at it. They're on the roof of the Baxter building. Man. He's handing it to the Hulk. There's that inner thing with the Hulk, and no matter what body it looks like he's inhabiting, he just brings it all. He's literally beating himself. Look at this. So, look. Shows him from the top of the Baxter building. Rip. God, that's awesome. Look at that. Gotta break my fall somehow. If I grab hold of the building, tear into it just a bit, I just might make it in one piece. There's Tundra down there. Naturally, the real Hawk wouldn't have had this problem, knowing, as he does, the capacity of his legs to catch his weight. But Ben Grimm isn't the Hulk, a fact which the woman called Tundra isn't aware. There she is with a chain. Gotta catch my breath. Work things out. Blast it. I ain't had time to think. I've gotta... And then whack. Cowardly male. If you've harmed Grimm, I'll tear you apart with my bare hands. What is this, reunion day? Let's go back here and see what this is. The Warrior and the Werewoman. Conan's latest. Conan's greatest. That's an early scrolling screen, by the way. Look, fellas, you can win your choice of neat prizes free regularly, plus as much as $2 or $10 of cash every week. I gotta speed this up, otherwise I'm gonna bore you guys. Move ahead here. Look at this. Now you're taking on Tundra and the Hulk. God darn it. Look at that. Look at that speed line. Jesus. Just great inking and drawing here. And the colors are rocking it too. You know, and the panel layout is very exceptional. See, I mean, this is all Hulk. He's got this. He's beating himself. So we're going on. Johnny raises up the signal. Don't miss the awesome origin of Iron Fist now in Marvel Premiere. Look at this. Okay, now Tundra's still here. Yeah, now we're going to get into a train. Behind you, Hawk, the train. Fight, ugly man. Hit Hulk back. Here comes a train. This is going to be awesome. Wait for it. Wait for it. I'm not going to show you the next panel yet. It's coming. There's Tundra. Yeah. Hulk doesn't need you. Not now. Not ever. Look at that. Stopping that freaking train coming at him. Full force. Broken windows. And he gets pissed. Smacks her down. Special note, the enraged thing Hulk only struck the ground this time, not Tundra. But the result is the same. Guess who? Stan. The snow vampires are coming in the latest issue of Vampire Tales. Now they're in Madison Square Garden. So, of course, they're going to end up in the ring. Everybody's panicking and running. Ben's in trouble, probably the biggest trouble in his life. Look at this. This is the killer shot. I love this. Chapter 3. Look at that. Blows the flame off of him. Or smacks the flame off of him. Now Reed's starting to put 2 and 2 together. Finally, Ben gets a hit. They break the ring ropes. And now, a word from our sponsors. Karate, Judo, Shitsu, Savat, the total self-defense system. Free, mail today. Universal. I got to fill that out after we're done. And then here's the Marvel Bullpen Bulletin. Not really much news in here. A little bit on Gerry Conway. Golden Voyage of Sinbad being a movie coming into Marvel. This is about Gerry starting a miniseries, Mind Ship. This month of Marvel Giant Superstars, see our awesome ads for details. A magnificent new comic mag from Marvel, from Mighty Marvel. Oh yeah, by the way, back to our ad. Your hands and feet will have super fantastic power. Look at all the girls, too. I got my girls, so I don't have to worry about that. Look at, finally, Ben starts getting the upper hand. And whooping on Banner. Gets him in a nice hold there. Reed's starting to figure out. Gets in the first aid kit. Fills it with tranquilizer. Got one shot at this. Stretches in. Gives the Hulk or Ben tranquilizer. Ben thinks it's a bad thing. Falls in a hole. Turns back to Bruce. What happens then is transformation happens where Ben goes back to the Thing and Banner goes back to Banner. So that was that. Next one, Spider-Man. Some more ads. We all remember these things. Ooh, guitar and amp, only $15.99. Surveying pays big. Still does. be a locksmith. I want to do that. Ooh, 40 red China stamps. And then they did their giant-sized chillers. Then Roy Thomas does a review of Fantastic Four #1. And then we go through, and this is pretty cool in the back here. I don't know if everybody remembers this. The Rogues Gallery of the Fantastic Four. Mole Man from FF1, November. Yeah, quite a few appearances. More advertisements. Oh, no, a message from our sponsors. The big three. Official Marvel's Solid Bronze Collector's Medallion Coins. Invincible Spider-Man. Incredible Hulk Conan. Anywhere from $1.25, anywhere from $4.50 down to $1.25. Send in now. Gotta send that in. Ah, the Skrulls. If you only knew. These are all their episodes in Fantastic Four and Avengers. As we know, they really get involved with the MCU and, not MCU, but get involved in the Marvel Universe. Got Miracle Man. Now we start getting to the powerhouses. Submariner. Let's just say he made his dramatic debut in Marvel Comics #1 in 1939. He was reborn in Fantastic Four #4. That's right. Earliest man right there. Real name. Yeah, I didn't know this. Subby's creator, the late great Bill Everett, rest in peace, made up the name Namor by writing every noble sounding word he could think of backward. He thought Roman/Namor looked best. He was right. Of course, Dr. Doom, everybody's favorite thorn in their side. Look at all these people by 1974 he had tormented. Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Daredevil, Hulk, Heroes for Hire, Submariner, Thor, Strange Tales, Captain America, Astonishing Tales, Marvel Superheroes. Yep. Then Kurgo, Master of Planet X, and Puppet Master. And that's our story. We're sticking to it. Oh, I gotta give me some of that. I have no hair. That'd be perfect. Okay, well, thanks for joining me. What a great comic. And thanks for geeking out with me, putting up with my nonsense. Big news, by the way, on the Hulk front. I don't know if everybody heard this yet, but our man Donny Cates will be taking over Immortal Hulk, while Al Ewing will be taking over Venom. It's supposed to be coming up, I think, in the fall or next. Yeah, I think it's in the fall. So that's coming up. So that's huge. Be on the lookout for an Eye on Indies. I'm hoping to do that tomorrow or the next day. We're going to be talking a little bit about Spawn Universe. June 23rd is coming quick. I hope you got your orders in, because so far they're up to 251,000 pre-orders. Already breaking all of Image's previous records. So big stuff. Thank you, everybody, for subscribing and sharing and hitting the like button. If you're new here, you like this, please check out some of my other content. I don't geek out every time, just on these Hulkverine Devil Fever videos. And hey, love comics, they love you back. Thank you and have a great day.